Today I wanted to come on and just do a fun little video showing my most used non-premium Bibles so far in 2026. And as I was looking at these, I'm like, yeah, I like purple. You can definitely tell 3 out of the 5. I did not even try that, but 3 out of the 5 are purple. So anyway, if you watch my videos, you know me. You probably figured that was going to be a thing. All right, so these are in no particular order of how often I've used them. But I just want to go through them. I kind of put them by size so I could stack them up better. But all right, so this is the NLT. I think this is the large print personal size or giant print personal size. I always forget. Can't keep track. Giant print. I see it. Yeah, the NLT giant print personal size Bible. And I like it because it's a 12-point font. And it is a good size Bible to take on the go. So, and sometimes if I'm really tired at night too, and I'm going for a Bible to read, I would pick one with a larger font, just easier on my head, my eyes, everything, no strain. So I've been using that one a lot. And this one's probably the one I've been using the most. I've had this in other videos too. This is the NASB 2020, the Beauty of Scripture Bible from the Lockman Foundation. The last Bible was from Tyndale, the NLT giant print. And I'm doing a read-through of the NASB translation, so that's why I'm reaching for this a lot. I've been taking this one to work with me. It's just a nice size, single-column Bible, so been using that a lot. That one probably used the most. And then the next one is from Thomas Nelson. This is the Enduring Word Study Bible, NKJV. This is the study Bible I've been reaching for the most. I want to start using this more, though. I haven't been using it as much as I wanted to. It's probably out of these, probably the one I've reached for the least out of the 5. But still, I mean, top 5. I'm still using it a lot. I have a lot of Bibles, but I want to get into this one more. I really love the notes in here. It's from David Gusick, if you're familiar with his work. And just a great study Bible. I used it a little bit with the Hebrew study that I'm doing, along with some other Bibles. So just a really great study Bible option if you're interested in that. And then the next one is another one from Thomas Nelson. This is an NKJV. This is the Peace of God Bible. I use this a lot if I'm stressing, if I'm doing like devotions. I like the notes in this one. Also, super pretty Bible. See if I can open up to some. Of course, the pages I open up to, there's like nothing. There we go. So there's some little articles like Turn Your Heart to Peace, The Steadfast Way of the Lord. There's little peace notes throughout. When God promises shalom, he means it. I don't live by feelings. I live by faith in the facts of God's unchanging word and character. This brings peace. So just some really nice little notes in here. Oh, I just bent a page. How did I do that? Look at this. This is how you know I'm using a Bible, because look at this page. I don't know why I always bend this like title page in the beginning. Please tell me I'm not the only one that does that. I'm so careful with my Bibles. I mean, I use them, don't get me wrong, but I'm not like super rough on them, but every time that page gets all wrinkled up. That one was super bad. That and the gilding. I always ding the gilding up too. But, I mean, I use my Bibles. I'm not going to never use them. There's no point to just collecting them to stare at them, so they get used. So anyway, you can tell I've been using that one, Peace of God Bible. Now, you know this one. This one's been ongoing for a while here. This is from Tyndale as well. This is the NLT Chronological Life Application Study Bible. And it's a slow read through because it's a lot of notes and everything to read through as well. So you can see, in like over a year, I'm here. So I'm getting there, right? I'm not halfway, but I'm chugging along. I'm a couple pages farther than the last time I showed you. So like the end of Psalms and like into Solomon's reign. So, but I really like this. I can't do it every day just because of everything going on and how busy I am. I like to do just a plain read through of the Bible. So I'm doing that with the Daily Scripture Guidebook, Tim Wildsmith, and using the NASB translation. I've been wanting to read the NASB forever. I have read the NLT like 2 or 3 times already through, not this Bible, but the translation. So I wanted to do another translation this year. So that's like my main focus. I have to get that done every day. I want to as well, of course, not just like I have to, but I want to. So I do that every day. And I try to get some study in. I've been studying Hebrews. I'm almost done with that. Maybe by the time this video is posted, I will be done. I'm really close. So I've been trying to do that every day. And then if I have time, in addition to that, that's when I do this chronological read through, because I'm not putting a time limit on that. And then any other books that I'm reading. So that's when I do that. So a lot of times this and the other books that I'm reading end up being more of like off days or weekends, just depending. So those are the 5 non-premium Bibles that I reach for the most. If I would have to put them in the order of how often I use them, I would say the most often is the Beauty of Scripture, NASB 2020. Second would be the NLT Chronological Life Application Study Bible. And then probably the Peace of God Bible. It's kind of tough to say. These two that I've mentioned are definitely the ones I've used the most. But then these are kind of depending on the week. But probably the Peace of God, and then the NLT Giant Print Personal Size, and then the Enduring Word Study Bible, which I really love. So I do want to use this one more than I have. So those are my top 5 most used non-premium Bibles so far in 2026. Would love to hear what you're using as well.